Greetings, happy Amitabha days to all of you. I'm moved to see you. I know some of you are very difficult time zone situation, and looking at you, Moses, and just appreciating everybody being here. I did just a really very short practice of Amitabha this morning, and just whenever I do it, just feel, they're chanting in Tibet right now, and so are we. And we're joining with them. Salutations. I will suggest that we begin with our opening prayers, with which Shane Pack, who some of you haven't met before, is for the first time substituting for Emily on his own today. So he will show us those prayers that you already know. And then I suggest that we sing through the Amitabha prayer ourselves to get familiar with it. And then I actually got some words from Rinpoche in the last couple of days from the third day of his talk. And I would like to share that with you. And then we will do the practice. That's most of what we'll be doing during this hour. We will do the practice accompanied by Chaitama and the recording that you have heard before. So let's open with our opening prayers. Thank you, Shane. May all beings always have happiness and its causes. May all beings always be free of pain and its causes. May all beings always be pain-free and live happily. May no beings ever cling to those near nor spurn those far. Next one, Shane, please. For as long as space abides, as long as the world remains, just so long may I be there, resolving all beings' pain. In refuge. In three real jewels, three root bliss-filled ones, channels, winds, bright orbs, this Bodhi mind, essence, nature, moving love mandal, until full Bodhi I seek refuge. Kunjok sumnge te shek sawasum, Zalong tigle rangshing chanchup sim, Ngo rangshing tu cheging korla, Chanchup ningve pardu chup suchi. In three real jewels, three root bliss-filled ones, channels, winds, bright orbs, this Bodhi mind, essence, nature, moving love mandal, until full Bodhi I seek refuge. And the next slide, Shane. And if you haven't recorded, pushed recording, let's please record this. Oh, like moons in water, sights deceive us. We ever roam bound in cyclic chains. So all may rest in their clear mind sphere. I raise Bodhi through four boundless days. Oh, Natsog Nangwa Chude Sunreji. Porwa Lugu Junju Jambe Dro Rangre Kusaying Sung El Suchir Seme Shi Ngangne Semje Do. Oh, like moons in water, sights deceive us. We ever roam bound in cyclic chains. So all may rest in their clear mind sphere. I raise Bodhi through 4 boundless days. Shabda Kelwanam Tangyer Mebe Gundrin Sumden Tinshan Lama Che Rizin Jorme Tupten Jatsola So Adeb Sonyam Len Tarchin Shro. Actually, I'll start with Rinpoche's. This is an excerpt, a short excerpt from the teaching he gave on the 3rd day of the Amitabha festival. I received it on Wednesday, so I think that I think that means he gave it on Tuesday. At the beginning, he sings a beautiful, thank you, Shane. At the beginning of his talk, he gives a beautiful, he sings Ma Nam Kata Nyambe, a version of that. Some of you know, all beings throughout space, may they all find liberation, may all of our obscurations be dissolved, and so on. He bows to the feet of the lamas, including Jigme Lingpa, Drodolpawa Dorje, and speaks about the need to understand key points of the ritual that we are practicing, the Amitabha practice, the accomplishment of the Pure Land, the evoking, the arousing, the coming forth due to our prayers of the Pure Land. I added those last sentences. So he said, this ritual, Choga in Tibetan, is a method. It's a method to be able to be born swiftly in the Pure Land, to be accomplished in that way. How do we do this? Through spending money? No, not that. As practitioners, we want irreversibly to leave cyclic existence in order, and only in order, to return, to be of help to other living beings, to abandon wrongful actions, and to help others abandon wrongful actions. This is a most profound practice, an inconceivable teaching from the Blessed One, the Buddha. There are many teachings associated with this. We need to speak of it and practice it to get the meaning. To whom was this teaching given? To the Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas. Much was spoken to the great delight of the listeners. These earlier listeners from long ago have passed on with inconceivable good qualities. And if we do likewise, if we are appropriately careful, in the future, we too can accomplish what they accomplished. There's great meaning in this. With this in mind, we want to thoroughly stabilize our motivation, our intention. For example, what happens when we're angry? How is it when we control our anger? If we can do this, it is definitely of exceptional benefit. Even if we can't thoroughly dissipate our anger, if we can simply maintain pleasant speech, i.e., I believe Rinpoche is saying in contrast to angry, harsh words. If we can maintain pleasant speech, this also seems to be of great benefit. So these are some key points that I'm offering. If you can practice, there is tremendous benefit. This being so, the Blessed One, the Bhagavan Shakyamuni said, there is, if we can reflect on this well, it is profoundly beneficial. I will leave it at that, on that topic. There are many features to the Pure Land practice. So in order for living beings to enter, you could also say to resolve into the Pure Land of great bliss, it's absolutely necessary to thoroughly uproot any doubt that you will arrive there. Doubt and a mistaken view are indescribably obstructive if you do not reverse them. This is basically how it is. If you are wondering what interferes with what is correct, what could become an obstruction to taking up this key point, allowing us to enter the Pure Land of great bliss, it's a doubtful mind. It's doubt arising in your own mind. Doubt of kind of like, he said, Kayana, like, hey, what is this? What's going on? That such kind of doubt, if you have doubt, it won't work. When some type of erroneous perception occurs regarding in relationship to what is real, what is unmistaken, if we don't have confidence in what is correct, we won't know whether it is something we need or not. If we don't have confidence as one is correct, we won't be able to regard it as something that we actually require. Doubt prevents us from recognizing. I would add a phrase here that it prevents us from recognizing, and also, which I seemed to say before, it prevents us from distinguishing what is useful and what is not. We need to have correct faith, Debayandapa. As you know, I usually translate faith as heartfelt confidence. We need to have that. We need to have yijia, confident conviction in what is correct, and genuine devotion, mugu. That's very important. This is what we need. And in this way, we can recognize what makes it possible for us to take birth in the Pure Land, to have confidence in what will help, to recognize it, I would add, as helpful. So when it comes to being born in the Pure Land, we can talk about general causes that we've been discussing, for example, speaking pleasantly rather than harshly. We can speak of two causes. When we speak of two causes, we identify them as faith or heartfelt confidence and aspiration, tebatan, dumba. What is the very best is to arrive at the Pure Land through a single cause, the single cause of genuine faith, genuine heartfelt confidence, to pray again and again with confident faith to be born in the Pure Land. We consider such prayers and the repetition of such prayers necessary again and again, all the time. This is consistent advice that we receive. If in your mind, do you understand? Rinpoche inserts this phrase every now and then. You know, he says, Kogyebe, he's saying something. He says, you get it? You understand? So this one, he says, do you understand? If you have fine faith, fine heartfelt confidence, if you're able to feel, I will be born in the Pure Land. With that kind of good faith in your mind stream, then a Buddha is there for it. Buddha is there for it. Buddha will help. Buddha puts it out in that case. So you understand in your own mind, if you have good faith there and in good faith, feel, yeah, I'll be born in the Pure Land. This will come about. You will have strong aspiration. Buddha himself is there for it. But without heartfelt confidence, it doesn't work out this way. Devotion and respect aren't present. So then, aside from mistaken predispositions in your mind, you don't have the positive predispositions. We need to plant positive predispositions, create them through our prayer. This is why we pray. Prayer, I could say, is, another way to talk about a prayer. There are different words in Tibetan. It's a request. It's an asking. Please help me. May I? If due to our wrong-headed predispositions, it is due to our wrong-headed predispositions that we cycle endlessly in samsara. Our mind and our senses succumb to wrongful predispositions again and again. That's the case. So, as I've previously discussed, we need to reflect on whether we can have the causes and conditions to be born in the Pure Land, which is a land of great bliss. We need these positive conditions. However, there are many styles of being born in the Pure Land. Even if you are born in the Pure Land, there's a question of whether you will or will not actually hear the teachings of the Buddha, or perhaps hear them in a different way. Not quite sure. I think that's what Rinpoche said here. There are hearers and arhats who are born in the Pure Land, but we seek to be born in the Pure Land as bodhisattvas. For this, we need to have bodhicitta. What is bodhicitta? It is to feel, may all living beings reach the state of Buddhahood. May all living beings. And I made a note here to remind myself to tell you, as he says this, in Tibetan, he says it in this really tender way, like you just feel like, oh, that's what it feels like when it comes from your heart, May all beings reach birth in the Pure Land of great bliss. So for this to occur, may all beings reach the state of Buddhahood. May all living beings reach birth in the Pure Land. In order for this to be, we need to establish positive roots of virtue. And we dedicate our positive roots of virtue in this way. May we be born in the Pure Land of great bliss. We plant prayers so that this shall be the case. Gyewar Sho in Tibetan. Gyewar Sho. May we be born there. We absolutely need to make such prayers again and again and again. So maintain this in your mind. I will plant. The word really is plant. It's like the same word, like to plant a seed. We're planting seeds for our birth in the Pure Land. I will plant, root these prayers. This is what we say. So if we do make these prayers, and our practice is such a prayer, I'm explaining, we come to the Pure Land. Otherwise, it's not okay, in other words, just to say the verse. The most important thing is to give rise to awakened mind. The vaster your awakened mind, the vaster what you can accomplish. Everything depends on this. So this is the prayer. Many of us have been saying it for many years. I've upgraded a few lines of the translation. So I thought it might be helpful to sing it through, together in English, to get familiar with it. Then we have this recording of Jetsama, which you may have heard before. She goes a little bit quickly, and there's background music. So let us sing it together, read it together, just to remind us what it is we are practicing. Imaho, an expression of wonder. Just very briefly, the whole universe appears. The outer vessel is appearing as a pure land right now to us. The inner essence of all beings is the inner essence of all Amitabhas. Unborn, and then the mantra, the Vajra mantra sound itself is unborn and empty. I'm just reading the text. Unborn and empty. And we feel that our ordinary mind, our thought, and our empty, true mind of mind nature, Rikpa, indivisibly we bring them to the path. We are no longer in this state of feeling there's some separation between ordinary mind and Rikpa. And we just have faith and we feel this. It's not about analyzing whether you're doing it right or not. I just want to really say that, especially when we're singing with Jetsama, the melody, the power. Many of us have seen pictures, tens of thousands of people, this very prayer in Tibet. And we are, the Rinpoche's intention, as you know, we're part of this matrix of practice. So we're not just doing this by ourselves. There's support coming. So the vessel, the essence, the world and beings, as we see it as a mandala, and we chant the heart life holder ever free. This is our mantra. Om Amitabha Ayusiddhi Hum Hri, and we'll sing it repeatedly, and that's most of what we do in this practice. Okay, let's just sing it through to here for the sake of familiarity with the melody, and then we'll just sing through the rest of it. I think it's pretty clear. Imaho, outer vessel, the great bliss pure land. Inner essence, all Amitabhas. Vajra mantra sound unborn empty. Thought empty, Rik brought to path as one. Vessel essence, all ever mantra. Chant the heart life holder ever free. Om Amitabha Ayusiddhi Hum Hri. 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 Imaho. Imaho. Great bliss land Gambo Amitabha, Chenrezi Vajrapani through these. My coarse, fine, composed virtue sources are sealed in the stainless Dharma realm, unchanging spirit realm here. Like others, we're now free from three spheres. In other words, like those great bodhisattvas who heard this teaching before, and the mahasattvas, we are free from the idea of self, agent, and accomplishing action. Agent, action, object. We're free of all that. Oh, which roots of goodness I do share, so 6 kinds of beings, my mothers, be born in the pure land of great bliss. Reminding ourselves of the bodhicitta that Rinpoche just mentioned. Okay, you ready to hear Jetsama? You start, yeah. Just flow with her magic. The line what? You may have an older version. thought, empty, Rick, brought to path as one. That's what I have in my copy. And that is the meaning. It might be phrased as long as that's the meaning. You know, I try out different translations. I might have gotten mixed up on the copy, but this is okay. Thought, empty, Rick, brought to path as one. Chendo. The word in Tibetan is chen, which can mean thought, but it's also the word for mindfulness and mindfulness and also memory. The point is you're uniting your ordinary mind with Rigpa, whatever words you use. No separation. Okay, thank you. Right. So Shane, if you would kindly begin the audio. We don't have I don't think we have a video for it. The audio of Jetsama singing. And we'll sing to her, with her. Remember, the main thing is your bodhicitta, your confidence. Yes, I'm headed for the Pure Land to help all others. That's the main thing Rinpoche just said.
I was playing it. Were you able to hear it just now, or did it not?
No, not just now. We didn't hear it now. We heard when you tried
it.
that this morning. I heard it.
Let me try again. Sorry about that.
Barwa. I forgot that. You have well, most of you know Great Bliss Blazing, yes? I don't know if Shane, you can find, we have a thing for it, Great Bliss Blazing. It's called Great Bliss Blazing. But if not, let's just enjoy the blessings of Jetsama singing it. And you will hear, I think, or if I speak, can you hear me when the audio is going? I think
it can be just a little tough to hear you just because it's a little loud. I can try turning it down just a little bit.
No, I'll just vocalize to highlight when the prayer that you have in your hands begins. Okay, I think you'll recognize that the melody will change. Okay, start from the beginning again, Shane, please, and we will sing along or be along with her singing Great Bliss Blazing.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm sorry again. She is singing. Yeah, exactly right, Mark. I got confused. She is singing this practice. So start again, Shane, but it's a little different. Not here. Okay. Okay. You can hear. I hope you can hear it. Follow it as best you can. Outer vessel. You can sing in Tibetan if you want. You've got the outer vessel, the great bliss, pure light, in essence, all Amitabha. So, okay. I hope you can follow it. If not, I hear Mark is practicing. We might ask your help, Mark. But anyway, it's just 4 lines, and then we get to the mantra, and we're mostly going to sing the mantra. Okay. Okay, Shane, take it from the top again. That has one. Amidevaya Siddhi Hori. Om Amidevaya Siddhi Hori. Om Amidevaya Siddhi Hori. Om Amidevaya Siddhi Hori. Om Amidevaya Siddhi Hum. 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 Zila. No.
Om Amidevaya Siddhi Hum Ri. 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 Om Amidevaya Siddhi Om Amidevaya Siddhi.
Om Amidevaya Siddhi Hum.
Om Amideva Siddhi Om Ri. 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 We can go back to the text. Emaho. See. Blislan Gompo Amitabha Chenra Ziva Drapani. Through these my course fine composed virtue sources are sealed in the stainless Dharma field. I do as others did 3 spheres gone, all which fruits of goodness I do share. So 6 kinds of beings my mothers be born in the pure land of great bliss.
And the prayer for His Holiness Dalai Lama, for Ajahn Rinpoche, for all our teachers.
You want to do the whole set?
Sure.
Okay. Gosh, I'm trying.
In a pure
In
land.
a pure land ringed by snow mountain, source of bliss and benefit for all. Powerful Tenzin Gyatso Chenrezi, lotus feet please stay hundreds of years. Fill vast space with your activity. Om Swasti. Through all infinite Buddha's truth power, revere Tara's Tulku Chime Wang. Sublime Sherab Chutzal Tuku's play, lotus feet ever, deeds everywhere. Namo Guru. Glorious wise K bright sun and kind song, now that your work here has subsided, please think of our pain, sad suffering. We pray you quickly take form again. Om Swasti. Lin and Harvey like the waxing moon, may your life and merit flourish grow. Through the threefold skillful pundit's deeds, live long benefiting all you meet. By the true power of two Vajra truths, 3 jewels, 3 roots, Buddha's compassion, faithful Sangha and aspiration, may this prayer be realized at once. May there be a great fine new temple, great seat for all high practice learning, which having spread in all directions, male and female yogis everywhere, practice and further the teachings there. We can say the post meditation.
Okay.
Things, sounds, minds are God's mantra, sheer forms. Buddha forms wisdom in endless play. Through this profound and secret practice, be one with the one day's heart to lay. And we can say the blessing prayer, lighting the candle offering. With all of you in mind, we light this lamp of clarity. May the glow of love, wisdom, shine within us everyone, till we all rise forth born in one enlightened mandala. And today we think of all being, including Barry Blair and Jinru, both in Bordeaux. Moses Colleen Keene, Almas Counts, David Paul Boaz, Ken Goodrow, Brittany Lopez, Gabriel Chavez, Ralph Chavez, Anna Sullivan, Machid Fatio, Gunsnavi Bardo, Martina Alig Bardo, Roland Bardo, Berto Palpin Bardo, Bert Palpin's family, Alex Henkel, Helen Sugarman, Madlena for health, Rinshen for health, James Padma, May, a new job for Jack, Rupert Brooks Bardo, Lena Bradbury, Sarabi, Jack, Dana, Kate B, Maciek, Maria Helena, Mario, Jensen Garn Bardo, Barbara Ann Polier Bardo, David Crosby Bardo, all hummus being Mealing Health, ADA and Family, all animals, John Splain Health, John Becht Bardo, John Green Bardo, people impacted by floods, Pazatgoski Bardo, Ambrose Bardo, Topaz for Health, Jay Bardo, Jay's family, Rick Williams.
ADA and family. Awesome. We can sound our awe for all of that and then take a minute to say hello. Oops. Thank you. Our light and love for all beings throughout space. Yeah, Amitabha heart. Thank you, red ones, Amitabhas, all, everywhere. Your land is here, after all. Yes, indeed. So this festival continues until the full moon, I think is February 1st. Possibly we'll have another practice. It feels so nice. Stay tuned. And, practice. Again and again and again. As Rinpoche said. Again. And again and again and again. That's how we build up that kind of power. And you can sing it anywhere, anytime. And of course, do the prayer as you're able is wonderful. And feel the connection of the intention emanating out of Tibet, Rinpoche's heart and Jetsuma's heart. And I don't know if the people know that we're in on it too, but they're sending light and love out to all sentient beings, and that includes us. And I don't know, I was remembering times in Tibet, and somehow that land is so powerful. Just the thought of Amitabha being sung there is kind of very moving. And feeling how that connects us also to the whole of it. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. I think,
hearing Jetsunma's chanting of it was so powerful. The whole transmission of what that kind of bliss is just came right to me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Is there any way that could be available? Or we could do it?
I was just going to say, if it's not already on wherever the prayer is, I will talk to Shane or Emily. It might take a day or so, but yes, it definitely should be there.
Thank you. That would be wonderful.
Yeah, I just sent it to Isildorji too. I don't know if they have it. I've had it, according to my computer, we've heard it since 2018 at least. Yeah, it is beautiful. So I will also clean up this copy of the prayer. I just didn't have time, and you know. But it's usable. It's usable.
So Anne, I have Lori here.
Yes, I know.
I have a question about the recording of Jetsama. I remember another recording that didn't have a musical background.
Yeah.
And I'm finding it hard to follow her melody with that. I find the musical background is very distracting. And because I'm a musician and, my ear gets pulled different ways. And if there's any possibility, I remember there was another recording that was just her singing rawly.
I remember it too. And that's what I thought I was looking for. I'd kind of forgotten about this recording, honestly. But this is what I found on my computer this morning.
That's great.
If I find the other one, we can make that available.
Please.
Someone, some of you may have it, but we'll look for it. I thought we had one of Rinpoche, but maybe I just made that up.
No, I think we had that too, but I definitely remember Jetsama singing, full voice, acapella, and the melody comes really clear because I was hearing you singing, and I hate to say it, but you don't quite have the contour.
No kidding. No kidding. I know.
I can sing it. Oh, Mami Dewa, you city hungry. Oh, Mami Dewa, you city hungry. Oh, Mami Dewa, you city hungry. Oh, Mami Dewa, you city hungry.
Okay, now we've got you singing it. Maybe, can you hear me, Jane? You can make it, if you're in agreement, Laurie, we'll make a clip of it and we'll put it in and people can use that. And also you may find listening to Mark singing earlier.
He doesn't quite have it either.
Very helpful. I mean, for the overall melody. It can be challenging. Please remember, it's your faith and your love, okay? It's great to sing the perfect melody, and I'm happy to have it from you, Laurie, and you have helped us a lot with melodies over the years. I value that. I just want to say, if some of you are forced, like me, to sing it imperfectly, constructed, then please have your faith and your love and make that central. Rinpoche did not mention, those are the things that he mentioned. So I just want to say there's space in this practice for everyone.
I like it imperfectly. I have an allergy to perfection. And I also wonder if there is a Yeshe Sokya practice now, the third Saturday practice. I didn't get an email like usually.
No, this is replacing that.
Okay.
But the Sunday practice, thanks to Julia, who I think is still on, yes, hi, is continuing. The Sunday Yeshe Sokya practice continues. Everyone's invited and encouraged. And, and if you can't come, practice anyway on your own.
What time is that? I'm sorry, I don't know. On Sunday?
Let me. I'm checking the calendar now.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, I wasn't aware of that.
You're talking about the Yeshe Sokya?
Yeah.
It's 1 Central.
1 Central, so 11.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that there, the one with the instruments is also very lovely. So I don't know if you'd make both of those recordings available. That'd be great.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Love to you. Hey, Nancy, it's been a while. Just wondering about Anna. So yeah, good to see you all, each and every one. If anyone's on YouTube, hi. We'd love to see you when we can see you. Thank you for joining practice. We have this, this kind of, organic organ all going on until the full moon. So anytime you are practicing, that's kind of in the background, the heart essence for us. Yeah. All right, everyone. Love to you. Practice well. See you again soon.
Thank
Do you want
you.
me to schedule a
Bye.
time to record?
And thank you, Shane. What?
Do you want me to schedule a time to record?
No, I'm just asking Shane if you'd clip what you just saying now.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Moses. Go back to sleep. No.
Thank you.
All right. No. Thank you, Shane.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Ciao, everyone. Be well. Hey, Jill.
And a happy Chinese New Year.
Oh, yeah. Is today the day?
Well, tomorrow will be the new year.
Oh, we'll be there. So for them,